Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022. My name is Dania, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all this morning. Taiwan Higher Education Fair was previously held in Surabaya, Malang, and Semarang. However, we are still in the middle of the recovering process from the pandemic, and to support this process, we are gladly conduct Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022 virtually, and it will be accessible for everyone, no matter where you are. Without further ado, let's start today's event with spirits full of positive energy. Let's gear up for an outstanding performance from Asia University students.
기억나? 그래. 옛날에
Y'all know what time it is. I'm a 10, user 10. On her IG, hashtag just friends. Like, damn, back at Rodeo again. In a wide body Kardashian like Kim. Like, damn, got it out the mud, I was dirt po. Now all I see is commas and circles. She twerking on my shit like it's work though. Your Uber outside, but give me back my shirt. Hold up. She said she in a fitness now. Okay, how about you trying to fitness stick up in your mouth? Go, 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 go. She acting quite so we good to go. Go, 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 go. 너무 좋아 고개 good to go. 고개 good to go. 고개 good to go. 고개 good to go. Good to go. 고개 good to go. Bobblehead, bitch.
Ice, step them near the ice. Got some bashtum, but the spice. Ay, yeah, to put them near the blood. For your eto, tachi. Kajala, can здесь амена вещь. Заряжайте автомат. И я ей не позвоню.
Look at you 빨라지는 걸음걸이 Look at me 호기심을 자극하지 Baby don't panic come 밤의 party
자 올라다리 딱 좋은 타이밍 이건 비밀이야 shit 우리만의 핫밤의 party 널 끌어당김 억정이 내게 뺏겨버리는 shit 몽롱한 기분이 좋은 tonight 색다른 세계로 이끄는 light Follow me come and get illusion 한 입에 삼켜 널 delicious 아찔한 미끼로 hook up 관심을 먹고 고르면 Follow me come and get illusion 몸집을 올려가 delicious 점점 더 커지는 fire 관심을 먹고 고르면 겁내지 말고 이리요
attention? Do I have your attention?
Já tá avisado, tá dado recado, só vim preparado que o bagulho é tenso. Vem pro mirante, te fiz um romance, só tenho uma chance pra esse momento. Tô louca, bateu agora, aproveita, já chega, bota, me toca, já chega, bota, vai, vai, vai.
Okay, thank you so much. That was such a wonderful and energetic performance. Moving on, I have the great privilege and honor to welcome Professor Mon Chi Liao, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Education, Taiwan, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Representative Jiang Chen. Representative Jiang Chen. President Jin-Fa Cai. Representatives of universities in Taiwan. Colleagues, all the participants in Indonesia. Good morning. I am delighted to be representing Taiwan's Ministry of Education to welcome all of you to the 2022 Taiwan Higher Education Fair in Indonesia. Firstly, I'd like to thank Asia University's Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya and the Education Division of the Taipei Economic and Trade Office in Jakarta, Indonesia, for organizing this virtual education fair for the third consecutive year. This education fair offers a great opportunity for students from many cities in Indonesia to learn more about Taiwan's higher education system. I hope everyone join us from Indonesia finds it informative and helpful for your future education. Taiwan's government has been strengthening the educational links between Taiwan and Indonesia for many years, and the Ministry of Education has undertaken a range of measures to achieve this goal. In recent years, more than 200 lecturers working at universities in Indonesia have come to Taiwan to pursue postgraduate degrees under the Ministry of Education's Elite Scholarship Program. The Ministry has awarded 37 scholarships to students from Indonesia to undertake a degree program at a university in Taiwan. We also provide Huayu enrichment scholarships for Indonesia students to study Mandarin Chinese in Taiwan and learn about Taiwan's culture. In 2021 and 2022, we subsidized 24 Mandarin Chinese language teachers to teach in Indonesia during the academic year. Besides Taiwan's government's efforts, in the future, university in Taiwan also offers many scholarships to candidates from Indonesia. I would like to particularly mention that an increasing number of our universities are now offering many courses and some degree programs that are taught in English, including at the postgraduate level. Other attractions such as Taiwan's academic freedom, outstanding public health care, clean and safe environment, friendly people, robust democracy, and progressive values are additional incentives for international students to choose to study in Taiwan. Last year, there were more than 16,000 students from Indonesia studying in Taiwan. 60% of them were enrolled in a university degree program We look forward to welcoming more of you to Taiwan. I am sure this 3-day online education fair will give you useful information about what Taiwan's universities can offer, including the wide range of courses available, the various scholarship programs, and how to apply. I hope everyone has a great experience at this Taiwan Higher Education Fair, and I wish each of you good health. Thank you.
Thank you to Professor Moncilio for the welcome remarks. Moving on, I welcome Professor Insinyur Nizam, Director General of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology Indonesia, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semangat pagi, salam sehat, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good morning. Excellency, Professor Moncilio, Deputy Minister of Education, Taiwan. Dr. Kiki Yuliati, Director General of Vocational Education. Mr. John C. Chen, Representative of Tito Jakarta. Mr. Budi Santoso, Head of IETO Taipei, Dr. Jeffrey Tsai, President of Asia University, Dr. Yinghui Chen, Dean of Asia University, rectors, representatives from Taiwan universities, and all participants of the biannual Taiwan Higher Education Fair. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to the biannual Taiwan Higher Education Fair, and my appreciations to Indonesia Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya for hosting this biannual fair, and also to I heard 60 universities joining this fair coming from Taiwan. This is a very interesting and very important education fair to introduce prospective students to study in Taiwan. Currently, I think perhaps hundreds or even thousands of students from Indonesia already studied in Taiwan in many disciplines, and many have returned with the degree they obtained, and also continues to have friendships with Taiwan, their friends back in Taiwan. So I hope this opportunity will bring more students from Indonesia to study in Taiwan, and at the same time, I also expect exchange and return Taiwan students to also experience and study in Indonesia. This mutual exchange, I think, will benefit both countries, both universities from both countries, in strengthening and fostering mutual collaborations. Currently, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology is having Indonesia International Student Mobility Award, ISMA, where every years we send hundreds, even this year we send close to 2,000 or 2,000 students to study abroad, not for a full degree, but only for one semester to take credit transfer from partner universities. And I think, I believe this include Taiwan. So I think this is a good opportunities for our students to at least have a good one semester full of experience, taking credits from foreign universities, and bring the memories back home and the experience, of course. I hope this student mobility activities can also be conducted through exchange with Taiwan students to also learn or study in Indonesia for 1 semester or even for a degree. Because I believe that exchange students between the two countries will be a good investment for both countries to foster friendships and long-lasting collaborations between the two countries. Indonesia is a big country with a lot of opportunities, natural wonders, and smiling people. So I wish also Taiwan students to come to Indonesia in return of Indonesian students to study in Taiwan. To all prospective students, make the best out of this opportunity for getting scholarships, for choosing the best programs that suits your dream, suit your passions. I hope this fair will be a successful event and make students or give students the opportunity to select the best program to suit their aspirations. And thank you very much once again to all participants who have joined this very important and very interesting fair. I wish you all the best of the day. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you to Professor Nizam for the welcome remarks. Moving on, I welcome Ambassador John Chen from Taiwan Economic and Trade Office, Jakarta, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, in my capacity as the representative of Taiwan in Indonesia, I would like to welcome all of you to participate in this year's Taiwan Higher Education Fair. I am particularly delighted to learn that this year, up to 60 universities from Taiwan have joined the fair, attesting to the close relationship between our two countries in the area of educational cooperation. Indeed, Indonesia is Taiwan's important educational partner. Currently, there are more than 16,000 Indonesian students studying in Taiwan, and Indonesia has become the second biggest source country of foreign students for Taiwan. And I look forward to welcoming more students from Indonesia in the near future. As you may have been aware, in order to encourage Indonesian college students to study abroad, the Indonesian government has adopted a valuable program entitled the Indonesian International Student Mobility Awards, IISMA. And I am pleased to inform you that this year, as many as 12 Taiwan universities have been selected as the IISMA program partners, and up to 120 Indonesian college students have chosen Taiwan as their study destination for this IISMA exchange program. This fact speaks volume about the attractiveness of the Taiwan educational system and the well-established educational cooperation between Indonesia and Taiwan. Ladies and gentlemen, Taiwan is a democracy that embraces cultural and religious diversity and welcomes talents from all over the world. In recent years, Taiwan has further eased immigration restrictions for international students to work and stay in Taiwan after their graduation. This will provide another incentive for Indonesian students to pursue further studies in Taiwan. In closing, I wish every one of you a very fruitful journey in this Taiwan Higher Education virtual tour. Thank you so much. Terima kasih.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Ambassador John C. Chen for the welcome remarks. And moving on, I welcome Mr. Zulmartinov, Deputy Representative of Indonesia Economic and Trade Office to Taipei, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Dear Professor Meng Chiliu, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Education, Professor Insinyur Nizam, MSc, Director General of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology Indonesia, Mr. John C. Chen, Representative of TETO Jakarta, Dr. Jeffrey J. P. Chai, President Asia University, all members of University Representative in Taiwan, and ladies and gentlemen. Tachia Hao, good morning. Apa kabar? My warmest gratitude for Asia University Taiwan and Indonesia Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya for the invitation of today opening ceremony of Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022. It is fair to say, after 4 years of tacit establishment in Indonesia, the numbers of Indonesian students pursuing their higher education in Taiwan have never felt short. We really appreciate the effort of continuous support. Since last year, the number of Indonesian students to pursue higher education in Taiwan never been less than 16,000 students, with more than 70% of students are in undergraduate and graduate course. Taiwan has become one of the major destinations for higher education for Indonesian students, specifically for engineering, medical, business, as well as social majors. With Taiwan relatively close distance from Indonesia, makes it more convenient for Indonesians to study in. Moreover, friendly climate with the likes to Indonesia, convenient and halal food easily to find will also help young Indonesians to adapt quicker, just as like they are living in their hometown. IETO really hopes with more upcoming Indonesian students will not only strengthen the relation of both, but also bring Taiwan and Indonesia education closer. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope through this 3-day program of Taiwan Higher Education Fair, prospective Indonesian students have a broader view of the level of excellence to Taiwan higher education. Finally, to quote Nelson Mandela, the great icon of modern democracy, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I would like to wish all the participants the best of success. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Zulmartino for the welcome remarks. And moving on, I welcome Dr. Jeffrey G. P. Tsai, President of Asia University Taiwan, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Professor Meng Liu, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Education, Taiwan. Professor Nizam, Director General of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Indonesia. Mr. John C. Chen, Representative of TETO Jakarta. Mr. Budi Sentoso, Head of IETO Taipei, representative from 60 Taiwan universities, participants online, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a hearty good morning from Asian University, Taiwan. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my warmest welcome to all of you in Jakarta, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, and other places of Indonesia who have spared a good time to attend this online education fair. Over the past years, we used to host Taiwan Education Fair in Indonesia, working together with some renowned Indonesia universities such as UNEL, ITS, UNJ, UNDIP, UMY, and UMM. But the outbreak of COVID-19 has made it impossible for us to have face-to-face engagement. We launched this year's event today and hope you will provide a satisfying and rewarding experience to all participants. Indonesia is an important partner to Taiwan in many respects, including the academic cooperation in the higher education. Today, we have more than 13,000 Indonesian students studying in Taiwan, not to mention the overwhelming number of more than 270,000 workers in our industry and households. Taiwan is known for its high-tech innovation and quality education. Taiwan is also a Muslim-friendly country with a free, democratic, and prosperous society, which creates further incentive for Indonesian students to choose Taiwan as their primary destination for studying abroad. There is a strong academic link between Indonesia and Taiwan, and as a result, the number of Indonesian students in Taiwan is increasing every year. Many Indonesian students have expressed and shared their great education experience in Taiwan, saying they are all able to find good jobs after return to Indonesia or to continue their further study here in Taiwan or elsewhere. As a host to this online education fair, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Education Taiwan for its strong support of the Indonesia Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya. For this special occasion, Mr. Munchi Liu, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Education Taiwan, and Ms. Jiangxi Chen, representative of TECO Jakarta, will deliver some important message to the prospective student regarding Taiwan government's new southbound policy and Taiwan scholarship opportunities. My heartfelt thanks also go to Professor Nizam, Director General of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Indonesia, who is also invited to give this opening address. Over the past years, Professor Nizam has displayed his strong support for the academic cooperation in higher education between Indonesia and Taiwan. His participation today adds glamour to this event, and we are honored by their presence. What's more, we have 60 Taiwan leading universities, both private and public, academic and vocational, attending this fair today. They will take turns to introduce their university to you. It is a real opportunity to get to know so many good Taiwan universities at one time. Their willingness to join us, I truly believe, will help make this online education fair a fruitful and memorable event for you all. Any good presentation cannot be complete without the audience's warm participation. You are most welcome to ask questions or to start a dialogue with any representative from each university, and I think they are all prepared to answer your questions and inquiries on the side. Last but not least, I wish each of you can find your favorite university and make your dreams of study in Taiwan come true. I look forward to seeing you all in Taiwan soon. Thank you.
Thank you to Dr. Jeffrey Sai for the welcome remarks. And we are going to have a group photo. And for those who are here with us now, okay, so maybe waiting for the others as well. So, okay, this event, Taiwan Higher Education Fair 2022, will last for 3 days. So if you do not have time to come today, we still have 2 more days. and there are 60 universities joining. So please look forward to it. And you can also have a Q&A session, Q&A interaction with all the university representatives by visiting our website, www.taiwanedufair.com. Okay, to ask questions, and you can interact with them. You can ask about the scholarship, you can ask about the document required and anything. And if you have any further inquiries about studying in Taiwan after the event, please do not hesitate to contact us, TEC, on our social media. We have Instagram at taxi.au or Telegram also at taxi. Okay, and don't worry, we still have a lot of door prizes for you. We have 2 lucky draw sessions, so please stick with us. And again, once again, I would like to remind you, also please visit the website www.taiwanedufair.com to have a Q&A interaction with all the university representatives. And for today's event, we have 2 sessions of live presentation from 20 universities. And for your information, our education fair will be live streamed also at www.taiwanedufair.com. So for the participant, please stay with us and enjoy the presentation session. Okay, and we have a lot of merchandises from the universities from Taiwan. So they come all the way to Indonesia for you. So if you want to get one of the merchandise and one of the door prizes, you can follow our social media, Instagram at taxi.au, because we are going to have the lucky draw session. We will give you few questions, I think it's quite easy for you, few easy questions. You can answer the question on our Instagram, and for those who are lucky, we will send the prize for you. Okay, and it's free. You don't have to pay anything, even for the delivery fee. Okay, so again, please stick with us because we have 20 universities today. Okay, so and if you do not have time for coming today to our live presentation session, you still can visit our website at www.taiwanedufair.com because we have our virtual booth. So you can visit like an actual exhibition. We have virtual booth there, and you can visit one by one of the universities. Okay, and if you still have questions, maybe you are confused what to choose, which to choose, which university to choose, you can also contact us, text it to our WhatsApp number, or maybe to our Telegram, to our Instagram, and we will be happy to answer all your questions. And there are also 22 scholarships. So you have the chance to win 22 scholarships from several universities in Taiwan. So it's kind of interesting, right? So we will have 22 scholarships from 18 universities for those of you who are lucky for today's event. So please follow our Instagram at taxi.au, and you will have the chance to win the door prizes, the merchandise from the universities in Taiwan, and also 22 scholarships from 18 universities in Taiwan. Okay, you can also, if you are in Jakarta, you can also visit at tetotech_Indonesia on their Instagram, or also you can come to their office. And we also have TEC in Yogyakarta. If you are now in Yogyakarta, you can visit them and you can ask some question if you have any question about studying in Taiwan. Okay, so again, we are having 3 offices. One in Surabaya, Texit in Surabaya. We are in Syariah Tower, Universitas Erlangga Campus B. If you have time or if you want to visit us, you can just come here, and the security will help you to come to the 12th floor. We are in the 12th floor. And if you are going to TEC in Yogyakarta, you can just come to Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. And for TEC Jakarta, you can come to Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Okay, and now we are currently online from Surabaya and also in Taiwan. So we are having our representative here, and they are ready to present about their universities. Okay, maybe I would like to explain a little bit on how to answer the question for the lucky draw session. So we are going to post on our Instagram story, and please reply on the question box, on the answer box. Do not reply on our direct message. Please do not send a DM to us, just reply on the box, because if you send your answer to the direct message, we will not count that, even though you answer that correctly. But if you send that to our DM, we cannot read that. Okay, so please be careful. How to answer the question is on the question box. Okay, not to our DM, but on the question box. And you do not have, let's say, oh, one person, one question. No, you can answer all the questions. So the more you answer the question, you will have a bigger chance to win maybe door prize or scholarship or merchandise from universities from Taiwan. Okay, again, please visit our website at www.taiwanedufair.com. We have put all the information about all the universities joining us today. So there are 60 universities joining. So you can visit our website, www.taiwanedufair.com, or maybe during the live presentation, if you have any question, you can scroll down and you will find the contact, maybe email or line or WhatsApp. So you can just contact them and you will have a Q&A interaction with them, with the university representative. So it's kind of rare, and it's a chance for you to have a live question and answer interaction with the university representative, right? Okay, so again, please visit our website at www.taiwanedufair.com. Okay, so are we ready for the group photo, maybe? Are we ready for the group photo? Okay, so for the university representative in joining in our teams today, could you please open your camera and we are going to have a group photo. Okay. So everyone's ready? Everyone's ready? Okay. Okay, so let's take a group picture now. Okay, ready? Okay, the IT team, are you ready to take our picture? Okay. Okay, everyone's ready. Okay, I will count. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, again, freestyle. You can have this one or hard or yeah, you can have that. Okay, again, let's have a group picture. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, and I look forward to all of your presentation today. Okay, so now please join me in welcoming Dr. Ing Hui Chen, Dean of International College Asia University, to present his presentation on why study in Taiwan. Professor Chen, are you ready?
Yes, no problem.
Okay.
Hi, Tina. Nice to see you in the air.
Okay, nice to see you again, Professor Chen. Okay.
Okay, the dear folks, distinguished guests, a hearty good morning from Taichung Asia University. On behalf of Taiwan Education Center in Surabaya, I am supposed to say a few words about why you need to study in Taiwan. So I'm going to use the PowerPoint to highlight some strengths, advantages, and the good things for you to study in Taiwan. So why study in Taiwan? I have some notes on higher education in Taiwan for this education fair. So we'll continue. Because I come from Asia University, so I just show you for eye-catching. These are some good photos taken from some of the corners at Asia University. We have the museum, we have the duck pond, we have the flower field. Okay, next. That's also, give you some idea about the map of Taiwan. You see, Taiwan looks very much like a sweet potato, a yam. From the north to the south, actually, it's about 400 kilometers. From the east to the west, about 100. So actually, transportation in Taiwan is very, very convenient. If you travel from the north to the south, it's about 90 minutes by hour speed railway. And Asia University is located in the central part of Taiwan with the deep green color. Actually, in this Taichung city, the second largest city in Taiwan, we have about 15 universities, both academic and vocational. It's more or less like a university city. Next, please. Next. Okay, this is the so-called current education system in Taiwan. So to give you some idea, we start from primary school with 6 years. Even today, we extend, the education to kindergarten, like 2 or 3 years of kindergarten. But usually, officially, we start with primary school for 6 years, and then junior high 3 years, and senior high for another 3 years. So altogether, this is the so-called compulsory or basic education. We have 12 years. We have 12 years, okay? And in the senior high, we have academic senior high, we have vocational senior high. So the track is divided. And then we have 4 years for university and college. Again, 2 track, academic and vocational or technical, and then move to master. Usually master is 2 to 3 years, mostly 2 years, and then another 3 to 5 years for PhD. This is the current education system in Taiwan. Next. I think this gives you some more idea about the education system, like, for the primary school, almost 100% enrollment, and then for junior high, almost 100%, 99.78. For senior high, for vocational is less than 80. For senior high school is more than 90. I just give you some idea. Next. And this, I think, just want to emphasize in our mindset, in our educational policy, we have 2 types of school, vocational, technical, and comprehensive or academic. Actually, both types are equally valued in Taiwan. So later on, in my next slide, you will see the percentage in the past and the percentage now. Okay, next, please. Okay, that's in the past. In the past, high school in 1990, 70% academic, 30% vocational. Now it's 50-50, okay? Academic and vocational. So you come to realize Taiwan's university has a lot of connection with industries because we value vocational education. Next. This is the so-called the percentage and the number of national and private university. I think in Indonesia too, you have public, you have private. In Taiwan too, we have national, we have private. And you can see about 1/3 is national, about 2/3 are private. And of course, in Indonesia, public university usually has better status, better ranking. But in Taiwan, in the past, it was like that. But now it's the situation is changing. More and more private universities in Taiwan actually outperform national universities in their academic performance, in their teaching innovation, etc. But just give you some idea. And of this, we also have the so-called technical and non-technical, and you see the percentage. Next. I think this is a good chart. Last year, the year 2021, about number of students in our higher education, okay, is roughly 120 thousand, okay, 120万, okay, and we have in terms of faculty, we have 77.7, about 80% teachers with PhD degree, okay? Just give you some idea. Next. And this is our international student in terms of the origin of countries. Vietnam, last year, okay? Outperform all other countries, okay, with is leading the list. Number 2 is Malaysia. Number 3 is Indonesia, but a lot of scholars believe this year Indonesia will outperform, Malaysia, become number 2, and probably even number 1, okay, if more and more students are coming to Taiwan to study. Next. This is the number of Indonesian students starting from the year 2015 up to 2020. You see the increase, the steady increase. The last 2 years remain stable because COVID-19 just broke out. Next. Okay, I think this is the top 3 countries of ASEAN students in Taiwan. You can see the top 3: Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam. Okay, give you another perspective of our international student in Taiwan. Indonesia is about 25% of foreign student population. Malaysia, the same, with Vietnam 32. Next. This is another, chart for you to see the purpose of this incoming student. Mostly, they come to study for their degree. So in terms of degree-seeking student, we have 67%. For non-degree seeking student, like our deputy minister just mentioned in his speech, some come with scholarship for learning Mandarin. So we have altogether like 33, some for academic exchange, semester exchange, for example. Next. And this, I think this is important for you to know that actually Taiwan is, in terms of education, in terms of technology, in terms of social development, Taiwan has been ranked very high. Like in the so-called 76 countries of OECD global school ranking, Taiwan was ranked top 10, okay? And in the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Report, out of 140 countries, Taiwan was ranked top 15, very high in terms of its ranking. Next. This is several good reasons for you to study in Taiwan. Why study in Taiwan? I think number 1 is good location. If you look at the map of the Asian Pacific region, you come to realize Taiwan is a good link between East and Southeastern Asian countries. Very good location, okay? Number 2 is Taiwan has very strong economy, is a very high-tech society, country, and we are the so-called 4 Asian tigers. And in terms of economic performance, we have been doing quite excellently over the years. And Taiwan is a very safe nation. About safety issue, I will say a little bit more later in my slides, because recently a lot of Indonesian student parents kept asking us, is Taiwan safe? Will China attack Taiwan? Will there be a war in Taiwan? Later on, I'm going to share you 2 slides dealing with safety issue. But I have to say, in terms of safety, Taiwan actually is the top 3 safest, city, country in the whole world. Next. And we are very democratic. We are also very friendly. Taiwan is 100% democratic country. In other words, you enjoy all kind of freedom, including freedom of speech, freedom of mobility, and we are also very friendly, especially friendly to foreigners, to Muslims. Next, we have very high quality education. You might know that a lot of universities in Taiwan are ranked top 500 universities in the whole world. So we have very high quality education. And then Taiwan is, the good thing about Taiwan universities is we have very strong linkage with the industries. Like internship is required in many universities. So for our students to acquire some hands-on experience, some practical experience is almost required by the universities. Next. We have Taiwan is again a Mandarin speaking environment. So if you want to learn Mandarin, Taiwan is a good place to learn. Actually, aside from English, Mandarin Chinese is now the second most important language. So if you are going to learn some subject, also to pick up the language, Taiwan is a good choice. And you might be surprised to learn our tuition is very, very inexpensive. This is the the tuition you need to pay roughly. In a public university for 1 semester is $1,000. In a private university, a little bit more, is about $1,700. To give you some idea, a lot of Indonesian students or parents send their children to Australia. I can give you some rough, a comparison. 1 year in Australia, in Taiwan, is 10 years. 1 year in Singapore, in Taiwan is about 6 years. 1 year in Japan, in Taiwan is about 5 years. In other words, if you spend 1 year in Japan working for your first year freshman study, in Taiwan you can finish up to the master level. Just to give you some idea about the very inexpensive tuition, and our living costs is very, very affordable for all the inflation in the recent months. Okay, this just give you some idea. With US 250, you can live a very good life every month. And another important thing is we offer all type of scholarship, especially for master and PhD students. The government offer us, our deputy minister just mentioned, we offer Taiwan government scholarship for 37, candidates, not including scholarship for learning Mandarin, but each university also offer scholarship. If you are lucky to join today's event, for this event, we have collected more than 22 university scholarship for you to do the so-called lucky draw. So if you are lucky, you will get the scholarship by attending the event. Next. And I think I'm going to talk about the academic strengths in Taiwan. I list the 4 areas: medical science, engineering, agriculture, business management. These have remained very, very strong areas traditionally for many, many reasons, especially for historical reasons. So if you want to study medical science, engineering, agriculture, business management, Taiwan is your right, destination. Next, we have, next please. Yeah, we have a new, the so-called industrial innovation plan. Here we have 5+2. 5 refer to biomedical, Asian silicon, mostly like Internet of Things, like artificial intelligence. We have smart machinery. We have green energy. We have national defense. The 2 refer to new agriculture, circular economy. So these 7 are the so-called new focus for innovation. So if you think about these 7 plus the 4 traditional strengths, I think these are the areas for you to make your first choice if you want to come to Taiwan to study. Next. Okay, this is where this 5+2 industrial innovation plan is located, from the north to the south. Different location, focus on different strengths. Next. And Taiwan Scholarship, actually, I'm not in a position to announce this because this is a scholarship offered by the Taiwan government. But just give you some idea, I just want to remind you, if you want to apply for Taiwan Scholarship in Indonesia, you have to get it completed by the end of March. So the application is from February the 1st to March 31st. And you need to, of course, present some document. It's listed here. Next. Okay, this is more information about Taiwan Scholarship. Okay, and it's a very prestigious, very good, scholarship. Next. Okay, again, the SOP for you to apply for Taiwan Scholarship. If you are interested in applying for Taiwan Scholarship, I think you can just visit the 3 education center in Jakarta, Surabaya, and Jogja. You will be able to find this information. Next. And okay, I'm going to talk about safety issue. Okay, actually, a lot of students from Indonesia are concerned whether when they come over to study in Taiwan, whether they are safe or not. Actually, this is the report by CNN. And next report, next please, next. Yeah, this is the report by BBC, 2 major, media. But I have to say, for the past 70 years, Taiwan and China has remained very tense because the 2 sides have never treated each other as close friends, as brothers. We have been treating each other like 2 rivals, 2 enemies. So I think when you read the language in the social media, when you see the military exercise around Taiwan Island, actually it has remained the same over the past 70 years, except in these 2 or 3 years, the tension has escalated a little bit. But I would say with our traditional wisdom, with the wisdom of 2 leaders at both sides, I can tell you Taiwan is safe and will remain very safe. Actually, a good judgment for you to see whether it's a safe country or not, you can study the performance of the stock market of a nation. Because of all the things, money is the most rational. If money stay, that means it's safe, it's country. Fortunately, money stay in Taiwan. So just give you some idea, especially for those who are worried about the safety issue, if you choose to study in Taiwan. Next, please. Okay, I think that's the end of my presentation. So once again, on behalf of Taiwan Education Center, I would like to extend my warm welcome to all the participants and wish this event a big success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Chen, for the presentation. And once again, Taiwan is safe, and for any of you who wants to go to Taiwan to pursue your degree or maybe just to study language, you are all welcome to Taiwan. Okay, and moving right along, it is my pleasure to introduce our moderator for this event. For the first day, we have Ms. Rimasari, the representative from THEF, TEC Indonesia in Surabaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our moderator today, Prima Sari.